Coming up today on That's Rank, we mac on some cheese again. Welcome back to That's Rank. Last week, when I was picking up my supplies for the craft dinner challenge that we put together, I came across these Cheetos boxes while I was doing my shopping. This is a crossover that makes sense to me. Cheetos are already a cheese-flavored snack, so transitioning that onto a pasta, it's not a stretch. Are you listening, Lay's? Stop with the crab cake flavored chips. No one asked for that. I swear to God I'm not making this up. They released Caesar salad flavored chips in Canada a couple of years ago, and the flavor was so vile, I swear to God you'd have improved upon it if you rubbed deodorant on it. But we're not here today to talk about crappy chips, we're here to talk about Cheetos Mac N Cheese. So let's take a look at the 3 flavors that we're dealing with today.
Up first, escorted to the dinner table by the king of all Koopas. It's the man they call Bowser! Dressed in orange with black trim, weighing in at 320 calories per serving. It's bold, it's cheesy, it's the original Cheetos Mac N Cheese! Our second contender, brought by the world's most famous plumber, the pipe-cleaning, Goomba-stomping, Koopa-crashing, princess-saving Super Mario! It comes to us today in green and black trim, weighing in at 290 and 1/2 calories per serving. It's the spicy one, Jalapeno! And finally, escorted into battle by the dinosaur with the magic tongue. Ladies, he offers safety, protection, and rides of all kinds. He is Yoshi! Our third opponent is dressed in brick red with black trim, weighing in at a slender 280 calories per serving. It's the breather of fire, the flamin' hot Cheeto!
Okay, so hold up. If regular Cheetos Mac N Cheese is 320 calories per serving, jalapeno is 290 calories per serving, and flaming hot is 280 calories per serving, then scientifically, have we discovered the truth to a fit new you lies inside the hot pepper? Regular mac and cheese is a 0 on the Scoville scale, which rates the heat of any given product. If jalapeno is 8,000 and flamin' hot is 50,000, then theoretically, as we continue to move up the pepper ladder, we'll continue to lose calories to the point that when we reach the legendary Carolina Reaper, we'll be burning calories just by eating our junk food. Cheetos, you know what to do. So this should be fun, probably? With the box lacking any sort of text to hype up what I was about to eat, I visited the company website so we could find out more. Thankfully, the hype was in full swing here, reading, "Your favorite snack is now a cheesy mac. Introducing Cheetos Mac N Cheese. Bold, creamy, and full of Cheetos flavor. This is the mac you've been dreaming of for lunch, dinner, and any time in between. Get your paws on a box of this deliciousness today. Also available in a quick cook cup." The cooking instructions on the box are pretty straightforward in English, which also happens to be my primary language. There's also microwave instructions, but to quickly summarize them, don't do that. Microwaving pasta is weird and gross. I do speak French though, and this is where I got a bit confused because they're not cooking the same way that we do in English. They have a whole different set of instructions. From inside a medium casserole, bring bouillon and at least 6 glasses of water on fire. Add some pâté. Cook for 7 minutes or until it's soiled and tender on this occasion. Engulf the plate. Don't rinse. Put it in the casserole. Add butter or margarine to make complimentary fondue. Add the milk and mix napkins and Cheetos. Mix well and serve cat. So the French method is definitely one that I'm interested in trying, but we're going to have to hold off on that because I'm not currently in possession of a casserole or pâté or even a cat. Well, this looks good. We're going to rate today on 3 separate scales, each of which will consist of 10 possible points that these can earn. The first one will be the flavor scale. How do they taste? If I like it, they get a high score. If I don't, why is there a fly in here? It's like 12 degrees outside. I don't know where the fly is coming from. So continuing, the first one will be a flavor scale. You can go all the way up to 10 possible points and as low as -1 million if I really don't like you. The second scale will be comparing it to the original Cheeto. I'll taste the Cheeto and then I'll taste the pasta, and depending on how closely it resembles the Cheeto, I will give it a score on that scale as well, because maybe I don't like the pasta because I don't like the Cheeto. So if it compares very well, we'll give it a high score. The third and final scale that I'm going to put this on is going to be the smell scale. I added this scale at the last moment while preparing it, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But smell has a very important role in the way we eat. I don't eat eggs, for example, because I find it smells like a sulfur mine. You might eat them because you lack the sense of smell. We're going to start with the mild one and work our way up. Just in the event that my mouth becomes compromised with the heat, I want to make sure that I'm giving all of these the appropriate credit that it is due. So we'll start with the regular Cheeto. This is a classic, and the reason that they have remained the top cheese-selling snack for 300 years, probably. In Canada, we have a second popular cheese-flavored snack called Cheesies. A lot of Canadians wax poetic about it, very nostalgic about it from their childhood. If you're in America, don't be fooled. Our national animal is the beaver, for God's sakes. We don't know what we're talking about. These are better. So, one thing that I want to point out, and this happened to all of the pastas, is they're hard to pick up, but I'll try to show you on camera here. I've got these weird little spaghetti strings in here on top of the regular pasta, and it happened to all 3 of them. Just these random strands of regular spaghetti. I don't know if they're cross-breeding their pasta. Here you go. Like that's not these spiral shapes that we're looking at right here. I don't know what's going on down at the Cheetos factory. I realize that irregular shapes are common inside the Cheeto, but in the pasta, we're looking for symmetry. So stop mixing your spaghetti with the spirals, if you would. This smells identical to Kraft dinner. I don't smell a difference at all, and the preparation was virtually the same. A little butter, a little bit milk. I'm thinking this is probably also going to taste like Kraft dinner. First, the flavor scale. It's all right, which I believe is how I rated the original Kraft dinner, if memory serves. All right, though, doesn't really cut it for me. This isn't something I'm going to want to grab again. It's for kids, I guess. I'm old, so maybe it's not made for somebody who likes cooking food. I'm gonna give that a 4 out of 10. On the smell scale, it doesn't smell like anything particularly offensive or inoffensive. I didn't cook it in the microwave, however. Maybe the microwave would have made it offensive, but I'll give it a neutral 5. It doesn't do anything for me. Finally, how it compares to an actual Cheeto, it doesn't. They failed to recreate the Cheeto dust that I'm looking for, that classic super buttery, super light but powerful flavor that comes through in a Cheeto. It's not there. You're gonna get a 2 on that scale. So out of a possible 30 points, that gives the classic Cheetos Mac and Cheese a score of 11. Second on the list, we have the Jalapeno Cheeto. I don't actually enjoy these. I'm not somebody who likes mixing cheese and jalapeno together. I know it's a classic pairing, apparently. I like jalapenos in more savory type dishes, and I know cheese is definitely a savory thing, so I'm contradicting myself as I speak. Try not to put a lot of stock into what I say. I'm a warped and confused individual. No, I don't care for that. I am, however, a jalapeno fan. This is why we created the smell scale, folks. This is not pretty. There's not a lot of good going on in that. Oh. No. No, no, no. You stay there. That's a big no. I taste the jalapeno, but they've put something else in there as well. It's messing with that nasty funk of whatever that is in there. That's almost inedible. I'm gonna give that a 2 on the flavor scale. Oh God, now I've got the nasty jalapeno burps. God, get it there! It's not even because of the heat, it's because of the gross. Oh. It's not helping. Ah, that's cyanide? Like what? That gets a -50 on the smell scale. It's rancid. If they wanted to smoke bin Laden out of a cave in Afghanistan, they should have just thrown some of this powder down into the cave. It is the most powerful, nasty stuff on earth. Like, get away from me. And finally, how it compares to the jalapeno Cheeto. These aren't good to start with. This is awful. There's no synergy there. You get a 1. With a score of -47 out of 30, that puts the absolutely disgusting cheesy jalapeno in last place. Let's please just forget about that. Finally, flaming hot Cheetos. And you might have noticed that I got the small, oh, another jalapeno burp. Go away! You may have noticed that I got these small, crunchy, classic Cheetos, but in this case we got the puffs. And you'll ask if that was intentional? No. I had my wife pick up the snacks, and she does not know one Cheeto from the others. So we're left with the puffs. Hopefully the flavor tastes the same as the small ones. Oh, I love flaming hot Cheetos. Love, love, love the flaming hot Cheeto. And you know what makes these so addictive? It's the addition of the citric acid in here. You've got just enough sour that it's really kicking up all the little notches on your tongue. At least that's what food people tell me happens. I don't know, I just like them. These are so good. Can I just eat this and skip the pasta? I don't care for the strange brick red color. I guess that's what they're going for, since that's what a flaming hot Cheeto sort of looks like. This is more of like a Halloween pasta, a horror pasta. This also made a mess of the pot downstairs. I need to get that cleaned before the wife gets home. Ah! No! No, no, no! Give me the phone! No! What the hell, Cheetos? How can you desecrate your name with that garbage? Oh, I forgot the smell test. Oh. On the flavor scale, we're going the full Monty, -1,000,000 points. They had the right idea, but save yourself the trouble. If you want flaming hot Cheetos pasta, grind these up, sprinkle it on top like Parmesan cheese, then you've got a winner. That goes straight to the garbage can. You know when people freak out about what hot dogs are made out of? Worry more about what this is made out of. A hot dog tastes good. I don't care what ingredients you're using to make stuff, make it taste good. Nobody put an effort into making this taste good. Again, -1,000,000 points. And on the sniff scale, -1,000,000 points all the way around for a perfect -3,000,000 score. Damn, Cheetos, did you even taste this before releasing it? Well, we have a winner, I guess. So this is the part of the video where I normally wrap things up in a big old bow and remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. Please still do those things. However, I'm also going to include some of the feedback from the public, because maybe I'm the one who's completely crazy and wrong. Maybe this is a masterpiece that's going to earn them a Michelin star on their Cheetos restaurant when they release it to the public. So let's go to those Amazon reviews and find out. We're gonna start with a reviewer named Prime Addict. He or she gives it 2 stars and says, tastes like Cheetos to a fault. It's impressive. They nailed the flavor of licking Cheetos dust off your fingers, except it's smothered all over a bowl of pasta. First bite is impressive, but it gets to be too much really fast. Fun to try for the novelty, but I won't be finishing my bowl. Oh God, how the flavor lingers. Next is Matt, who gives it 5 stars and says it tastes exactly like Cheetos. We had the bold and cheesy flavor, and wow, does it taste exactly like real Cheetos? I'm amazed at how much it tastes like a macaroni version of the classic Cheetos Puffs. My 2 kids loved and devoured it. If you're a Cheetos fan, you will go crazy over this for sure. Next is Toronto Mama, who is going to review the cheesy jalapeno, giving it 5 stars and calling it so good. This product is amazing and so good. My husband adds extra spice sauce to kick it up a notch, and maybe that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to bathe it in sriracha so that all I could taste is sriracha and not the pasta. Toronto Mama, you have figured out how to beat the pasta. Congratulations. Dennis gives it 3 stars and says it smelled like fabric softener. Throughout the pasta, it all smelled like fabric softener. Luckily, the cheese is in a seal package, so just use that on a box of KD. Tasted good that way. Would buy again if it didn't smell like fabric softener. On to the flaming hot, and we're gonna start with Quiggy Mason, who gives it 1 star and writes, disappointing and not worth it. Tastes like it has gone bad. Has unpungent flavor followed by and even more offense aftertaste. Couldn't get past the first bite. I thought maybe it was just me, but no. Others who I offered to take agreed with me that it was extremely disappointing and not worth all the hype. I only added 1 star because enough can't give 0 stars. I even tried half or quarter of a star. Seriously, not a good product. It seems 1 person found this helpful, and Quiggy Mason, you can make that too, because I agree, it has unpungent flavor followed by and even more offense aftertaste. And finally, Kyla chimes in, giving this 1 star and writing, no, no, no. The flaming hot was awful. No taste, just spicy, very bad spicy. My boyfriend was on the toilet all day the day after. I bought the 2 other flavors and I am super scared to try them. 24 people found this helpful, so presumably they also spent the following day on the toilet. Depending on when you're watching this, that might be what I am doing as well. It does seem that the majority of people online agree with me, and maybe I should have taken their advice into consideration and just skipped this project altogether. With that in mind, hopefully this video helps you stay the hell away from Cheetos pasta at all costs. If you're looking to surprise your child with a treat, don't buy them Cheetos pasta, just buy them a bag of Cheetos. And I understand that you might be trying to save your furniture from getting those nasty orange stains just right down the sides from their messy little hands, but the psychological damage you're doing on your children over the long haul, it's not really worth it. In the meantime, if you would like to see me continue to torture myself, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and locate some fun, disgusting products for me to get my mouth on. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at noon for That's Rank.